students, this is Priya. In this lecture, we are solving the questions from the lesson Fractions, exercise 2.3. The first question is, Rahul bought a mobile and paid 3/4 of the cost price in cash. So he bought some mobile and he paid 3/4 of the amount in cash. Okay. And he decided to pay the rest of the remaining amount in 8 months installment of rupees 600 each. So he is paying monthly installments of 600 rupees each month. Find the cost price of the mobiles. Okay. So let the cost price of the mobile be rupees X. So Rahul bought a mobile and paid 3/4 of the cost price in cash. Amount paid in cash will be 3/4 of cost price. So we have assumed cost price to be X. So it will be 3x upon 4 as of means multiplication. So 3 upon 4 of x. So 3 upon 4 multiplied by x. So it will be 3x upon 4. Okay. Now he decided to pay the rest of the remaining amount. So therefore, after paying this amount in cash, how many amount is remaining? Remaining amount to be paid will be what? Total amount was X, that is cost price was X, and in that this much amount was paid. So remaining amount will be minus this. So minus 3x upon 4. So as here x means x upon 1. So here LCM will be 4. So it will become 4x minus 3x upon 4. So that is x upon 4. So the remaining amount is x upon 4 and he is paying this amount in monthly installments of rupees 600 each till 8 months. So this amount will be equals to, therefore, monthly installments equals to remaining amount. So monthly installments was 600 rupees 8 till 8 months. So 600 multiplied by 8 equals to x upon 4. 8 6 is 48. So therefore 48 and this 2 zeros, that is 4800 equals to x upon 4. So here x is it. So here 4 is in the denominator. It will go here and get multiplied with this number. So therefore x equals to 4800 multiplied by 4. So here 2 zeros are already there. 2 zeros and 8 4s is 32. Carry 3. 4 4s are 16. Plus 3 19. So it will become 19,000. Therefore you will conclude here that the cost price of the mobile phone was rupees 19,200. The second question is, Seema weighs 66 kg. Rahul's weight is 2 upon 3 of Seema's weight. So Rahul's weight is 2 upon 3 of 66. Find Rahul's weight and the difference between their weight. First we will find Rahul's weight. Rahul's weight is 2 upon 3 of Seema's weight. So therefore, Rahul's weight will be equals to 2 upon 3 of 66 kg. So it will be 2 upon 3 of means multiplication sign and 66. 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6 and then again 3 2s are 6. So 2 multiplied by 22. So Rahul's weight will be 44 kg. Now we found what is Rahul's weight. Now we will find the difference between their weights. So therefore difference between the weights will be Seema's weight minus Rahul's weight. Seema's weight minus Rahul's weight. So it will be 66 minus 44. So that will be equals to 22 kgs. Third question. Mr. Sharma had total 30 biscuits. He gave 15 biscuits to the street dogs and 10 biscuits to the cat. The total biscuits he had was 30. He gave 15 of them to street dogs and 10 to the cats. What fraction of the total biscuits did he give to the dogs and cats? What fraction of the total is left with him? So here Mr. Sharma had total 30 biscuits. Out of it he gave some to dogs and some to cats, and some are left with him. Here just you have to find fractions of the biscuits each one has. Okay. So here the total biscuits are 30. Total biscuits equals to 30. Total biscuits given to dogs. Total biscuits given to dogs is 15 and total biscuits with cats equals to 10. Now, what fraction of the total biscuits did he give to the dogs? So therefore, fraction of the total biscuits given to dogs will be, there were total 30 biscuits. Out of them he gave 15 to the dogs. So that is number of biscuits dogs have upon total number of biscuits. So it will be 15 upon 30. So after simplifying this, you will get both the numerator and the denominator are divisible by 15. So 15 ones are upon 15 twos are. So the required fraction will be 1 upon 2. Similarly, the fraction for cats. Fraction of the biscuits, of the total biscuits given to cats will be 10 upon 30. So 0, 0 goes off, you are left with 1 upon 3. Now, what fraction of the total is left with him? So, therefore, fraction of total biscuits left with Mr. Sharma will be, after subtracting this, that is 30 minus 15 minus 10. So it will be 30 minus 15 minus 10 upon total number of biscuits, that is 30. So 30 minus 15 is 15 and 15 minus 10 is 5. So you are left with 5 upon 30. So after dividing it, you will get 5 ones is 5 and 5 6 is 30. So the required fraction will be 1 upon 6. The next question says, a builder completed 5 upon 12 of a building in 2 months. So whatever the length of the building was, if this was the building, and if we divide this by 12 parts, so he completed 5 out of 12 in the first 2 months. That is 5 of the 12 parts were completed in the first 2 months and 3 upon 7 of the remaining part in the third month. So this in the third month, he completed 3/7 of this part. So this part was divided into 7 parts. Out of it, 3/7 part was completed in the third month, and this was done in the first 2 months. And if 24 feet of the building is still left, find the total length of the building. And after doing such, still 24 feet are left. So we have to find the total length of the building. So let the total length of the building be x. So the first one is he completed 5/12 of the building in 2 months. Building completed in the first 2 months will be 5/12 of x, that is that of the length of the building. So it will be 5x/12. After that, he 3/5 of the remaining part. So first we have to find the remaining part. Therefore, remaining part after first 2 months will be what? Total was x, and out of that 5/12 was completed. So x minus 5/12x. So it will be 12x minus 5x. 12x minus 5x upon 12. So 12 minus 5 is 7. So 7x upon 12 will be the remaining part. So out of the remaining part, he completed 3/7 in the third month. So building completed in the third month will be what? 3/7 of this 7x upon 12. Okay, so of means multiplication. So it will become 3/7 multiplied by 7x upon 12. 7 goes off and 3 1s are 3, 3 4s is 12. So you are left with x upon 4. Okay, so this much part was completed and still 24 feet are remaining. So the total length of the building will be the addition of these 3 values. So it will be, therefore, total length of building will be equals to, so adding this 3 will be 5x upon 12, 5x upon 12 plus x upon 4 plus 24. And total length of building is x. So therefore, x equals to 5x upon 12 plus x upon 4 plus 24. So now we have to find the value of x. So we will transpose this value here and this to here. So thus you will get, therefore, minus 24 equals to 5x upon 12 plus x upon 4 minus x. X means x upon 1. So LCM of 12, 4 and 1 will be 12. So 4 3s is 12. So we will multiply here numerator and denominator by 3 and here by 12. So you will get 5x plus 3x minus 12x. 5x plus 3x minus 12x upon the whole 12. So thus you will get Therefore, minus 24 equals to 5 plus 3 is 8 and 8 minus 12. So 12 minus 8 is 4 and sign a greater number. So you are left with minus 4x upon 12 and 4 1 is 4, 4 3 is 12. So therefore minus 24 equals to minus x upon 3. Minus minus goes off. So you are left with 24 equals to x upon 3 and this 3 will be transposed that side. So it will get multiplied with 24. So therefore x equals to 24 multiplied by 3. Therefore x equals to 3 4 is 12 and 3 2 is 6 plus 1 7. So 72. And x was total length of the building. So it will be in feet. So thus you will write here that the total length of the building will be 72 feet. The next question is, a man gave 2 upon 3 of his property to his wife. So he gave 2/3 of his property to wife and divided the remaining property equally among his 2 children. So he had 2 children, so he divided the remaining amount of his remaining property between these 2 children. What part of the full property was given to each child? So let's start with the question. Property given to wife is 2/3. So if this is the whole property, it was divided into 3 parts. So out of 3 parts, 2 parts were given to his wife and divided the remaining property. So therefore remaining property will be, so total means it was a whole property. So out of whole, that is 1 minus 2 upon 3. So it 1 means 1 upon 1. So it will be 3 minus 2 upon the whole 3. 3 minus 2 upon 3. So it will be 1 upon 3. So that is, after giving the property to his wife, the property left with him was 1/3, and this 1/3 property, that is this property, was divided into half between his 2 children. So therefore property given to each child will be half of the remaining property, half of remaining property. So it will be equals to 1 upon 2. Of means multiplication and remaining properties was 1 upon 3. So 1 multiplied by 1 and 2 multiplied by 3. So answer will be 1 upon 6. So therefore you will conclude that 1 upon 6th part of the full property was given to each child. So with this question we will finish with our second lesson. In the next lecture we are going to start with the third lesson, decimals. Till then, practice these sums and also do practice the remaining questions of this exercise which I am sharing ahead. Thank you.